I grab the colorful too?
Yeah, and also, yeah, thank you. Let's see, this is way too low, right? I need to raise this. And it's really bright, so we might need to
Close the shade.
close the shade because I think that's, yeah. Okay, so let's see theory.
Down here.
Oops. Careful. Pen is right here. So we had page 16,
17 and part of, and then
a part of it. Okay.
so I throw them over. And then this is my thing.
Okay, counting, correct. Is good. Yes. Good. We don't call this end bar line. It's called double.
Oh.
Double.
Okay.
And what's this thing?
Travel class.
No, right here. There's another thing pointing out to this one.
Oh.
Check that out. Okay. Didn't explain this at the very beginning. No. It's grand stuff. Okay. So this one is not end bar line, but rather double. Okay. So let's check this one. Good, good, excellent. Okay, so this one you need to finish. Not correct. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to write the thing. The sharp circle.
Of course, because D major is not like that.
This one should be it.
Yeah, so you're gonna do that. Let's check the rest. This is good. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. This is correct. Let's take a look at this one. 3 counts. Did you put half note here? Is it a half note? Right here?
What's a whole note?
Whole? Whole note?
I mean quarter.
Quarter, okay, yeah, so make sure you truly color it in. You can make them smaller, they don't have to be big. Yeah. So create your own rhythm below, use different notes and rest to complete each measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 1, 2, very good, 1, 2. So this is not right because this combined with this make 2 counts. And this is 1 count.
I got this combined with, I got that makes 3 counts.
So what should we do?
I can add a whole note. I mean a quarter note.
A quarter note, right. So let's add a quarter note. No, it's right. This is good. We did this last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this page is good. You answered everything correctly. So here just D major scale. And then let's take a look at next 2 pages. So right here, we have page 18 and 19. Draw a bass clef. And then write those notes, whole notes. So you don't need to put any stems. Okay? Here, so bass clef. Here we have bass clef, and then it asks you to do specific things. It's rest, it's note, whole note, quarter note, whatever they are, right? Here, put W if it's whole step, H if it's half step, pretty easy. Write the order of sharps. So what's the order of sharps?
Fat cats go down
Okay, yeah,
alleys
exactly.
eating birds.
Okay, perfect. No, I mean, it's not. Yeah,
Or
eating
it's
birds probably.
F,
Yeah,
A.
yeah, I mean, it's
F,
like
C.
eating birds. It's not what we.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. Here we have more of those major scales. So you need to find which sharps or flats you need to place there. And then remember the structure of every major scale is whole, whole, half, whole, half, right? Place the key signature and tonic note for each major key listed below. So,
place the note.
the most important, you have to place those sharps in a correct order and correct place.
You have to place them in the fat cats go down alleys.
Right, and it has to be in the right place because there are some kids who did it like very randomly. They'll put like F sharp there, C sharp there, even they were aiming for the right sharps, but they didn't put them in the right place. It has to look like this. So, but this time it's in
so it can't be like for D major, the C can't be.
Yeah, so you got it, right? So it has to look exactly because we have certain rules, right? And then here you will put the total right here for each of this. Okay. Here below the arrow in each measure, you will need to put rest.
A rest instead of a note.
Yeah. Here you see the number, the upper number is missing, so you need to figure out how many counts that we have in each of this. Okay. And then here we'll do this right now. It's not going to take much time. And then you go to page 27. You'll check what to do there. And then here you will.
Towers.
So we have whole note. You need to write two notes combined together. It will be a whole note.
Yeah.
So it could be like a dotted half note plus quarter or two half notes. You can decide how you want to do that.
I've done one of those, but with math.
So this is what we're doing, right? So not numbers, but rather notes that have certain value, okay? So we're going to do really quickly this one. Basically, you're just going to tell me, if I play major, you will circle the first one. If I play minor,
I'll circle the two.
Yeah. Okay. Is that right? Yep. It's pretty easy, right? Okay, so for next time, we have a little bit of, I think that was
16.
16, right? 17 plus. Let's write things down.
It was
right here. So, there were 2 zeros this time.
This one was because I had a swim meet this weekend. And then after swim meet, I had to go somewhere.
So this was.
Oh yeah, I had to go help set up something for the children.
Saturday. So you didn't practice on Saturday. So that's what you were talking about?
Yeah, swim meet, and then I had to go somewhere to set up stuff. And then when I came back, it was like 9.
Yeah. So, and then here you practice 45 minutes. So you probably should have practiced every day 60. Today is 29. So here we have page 16, 18, and 19. Okay. Right. I think it's pretty clear, right?
Yes.
So starting from tomorrow. What in February 1st?
Oh no, this would get the head sick.
So the next time I see will be the 5th, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so that's what you do on theory. Okay, so we have exercise 27, 28 to wild rose and the watch, right? So let's start with 27. It says fix your mistakes, and then also 28. It says fixing mistakes.
The mistakes are pretty obvious.
You can tell when you make them, right? So that is. There are no specific tempo, right?
No.
Fine. That's good. comfortable?
No.
I think you're sitting too far. It looks like you're not super comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So make sure you apply more weight because let me move it a bit higher. Can I get up? There we go. Okay. Yeah, you were not applying enough weight. It just seems like you felt very uncomfortable. Let's try it again. Okay, but I think we're done with this one. It's 5 minus. Let's go to 28 and see if that one is good. But feel how much weight you apply because it seems to be a little bit kind of you're not reaching the bottom of the key. Okay, so let's try this one. All the mistakes. Let's talk a little bit about lifting itself, the fingers, right? Make sure that you're lifting fingers for a specific purpose. Because it seemed to me that when you were lifting, it was just lifting for nothing. So the energy from the lifting was kind of leaking away. So you want to apply this. So that the reason why we lift, if you kind of think about it, we lift so we apply more strength, more energy. So when you do, so that's what I call lifting for nothing. So apply that. So we lift so we can apply more weight, more energy, more precision. Okay, so that kind of stuff. Okay. So what do you think that was getting in the way of really applying that into the key?
I think my wrist was a little bit moving, like a little bit, but also my fingers are a little bit flatter.
I think it's because your hand was a little bit open. So if you think
yeah, for that last part.
So keep your hand right above the key that you are playing at the moment, right? So and we're lifting, but really applying right here. When you open your hand, the natural weight doesn't really reach your fingertip. Exactly. So it's kind of spread it. Okay. Truly applying it. Okay. Let's see if we can get to faster tempo right now. So similar way of playing. Try to feel how you're applying that weight. And we're going to try faster. So that this current tempo is... We're going to measure by quarter. Yeah. So this is 63. Okay. So this is your slow tempo. Okay.
Yeah.
Good tempo for practicing, by the way.
I like it.
Yeah, but then we're gonna try faster.
Ooh, that sounds like a marching band.
Let's try 92. I mean, it's significantly faster, but just an experience. Let's go a little bit slower. I know it's just really fast. Let's see 80. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So practice this tempo. Okay. So two tempos.
80 and
63 and 80. Okay. Good tempos. Okay. See, we were moving. And we are trying new tempo. You fixed all the mistakes. That's great. And we're done with 27.
It's very noticeable, all those red dots.
Yeah. So this is number 28. The memory.
I'm going to put all the dots on the paper.
Okay. So you have two tempos, and that's for every quarter note. 63 and 90. No, 80. 80. Right. So, and what do we need to write?
Together. Family.
Yes. So exactly, family together. Otherwise, that strength.
Marching for nothing.
Exactly, together.
Do not march for nothing.
No marching for nothing. So you'll remember what that means, right?
Yeah. No marching for nothing.
Yeah, no marching for nothing. Okay. So really applying that. So because this is just right away, the sound is much more clear, and you are in charge. You're in control. Okay. So then we're gonna add a new one. 29. Yes, and this one is left hand technique. And which key are we in?
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're in D. We have two sharps, right?
I thought the treble clef was the bass clef, and I was like,
well, we still have two sharps, right? I think we're gonna have 4 measures. So, and I know it seems like this one starts right here, but we're gonna just divide it because this is same as this, so it'll be easier. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
same.
repeat.
And then here. Okay, so just by looking at it, what can you tell me about the technique?
Marching.
Yes.
Marching.
And then exactly. So first it's just left hand.
And then right hand.
Then right hand, and even here right hand starts.
It's like singing.
And then right, then left, right, left, right, left,
it's
right.
It's like singing.
Okay, so let's start. Let's try it. Lots of scales. 2 sharps. 1 E and 2. Oh, now look at the time signature. It's 4/8, and we have 30-second notes. But we're gonna treat it like 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. So we're kind of thinking on 16th as 8th, 32nd as 16th.
So 1 E and 2 E and 1 E
3 and 4 E
and
3 and 4 and we have 4 times. Let's try.
Let's see.
So check the notes. Yes. Go very, very slow because there's lots of notes. Look at this. Are you sure it starts on 4th finger? 4 E and 1. Are you sure it's 1 2? Where did 1 2 come from? Okay. Yeah, so see, but you already made a mistake, right? On fingering. So learn it, it's new. Focus on one section a day, but truly learn it so then we don't have to deal with the red stuff after that. So in fingering is just as important as playing the notes correctly, counting that kind of stuff. So this one is number 29. Lots of marching. So this is new. Marching. One section a day.
Then fingering.
Yeah. So fingering is very important. And then, as I said, some of the fingering, I don't like it, but you know, we have to play in this kind of music and studies. We have to play exactly as written because it's targeting specific muscles. So it doesn't need to be comfortable.
So unlike the pieces.
Unlike the pieces where we can substitute, right? Here we're not supposed to change anything. We have to do exactly as written, even if it's super uncomfortable. Especially if it's super uncomfortable. So the other thing is rests. Please don't forget that. Marching, if you can imagine. Same with marching. Then there was something else. Sharps.
Yeah, sharps. The 2 sharps.
Sharp. C sharp or D major, right? Anything else?
Staccato.
Well, I think you'll run with that, right? Yeah, you can add that later on, right? So counting, that's the other thing. So remember how we count here. So we pretend that our 8th notes, that our 16 is like 8, our 32nd is like 16, right? Okay. All right. So we have 2 wild rows and we have vivace. So we did not play vivace last time, right?
Yeah.
So maybe let's start with that. We have 2 tempos, 126, 168. So let's get ready. It's gonna be just for a second.
Which one? Oh, it's this one. Okay.
This one playing from memory, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which tempo do you want to play?
I prefer 126. I like this one.
Well, we're gonna play both. It's just, you know, if you feel like you want to go straight to fast tempo, we can start that. Or if you feel you want to go slower, 126, right? So we'll do that. Perfect. So, but don't play with metronome right now. This is just for reference. And then after that, you're gonna play beginning to the end. just get the feel and play. It's doing pretty good, pretty good. So a couple of things. What I would like to do for you to do is even when we have the most quiet moments, the right hand needs to be still very, very, very obvious because we want to hear the melody even if it's quiet. So I even sometimes tell my students when we have piano, it doesn't apply that much to the melody. It's still probably more like mezzo piano or even mezzo forte. But and the same thing here. What I wanted to mention. So when we get to this forte right here, make sure your left hand does not become very big. Left hand still stays very, very, very quiet. So basically, the idea is that accompaniment is quiet all the time, always, right? Melody, when it's piano, it's more like mezzo piano, mezzo forte. When it's forte, it's more like fortissimo. So basically, we will multiply everything in our right hand. So it kind of like take
by one
couple of
dynamic.
at least one. Sometimes it's even two. But the left hand we keep quiet all the time.
Left hand is always
Okay.
squeaky.
So let's try it because what's happening, and I understand you were trying to do to create those contrasts we were talking about, right? So and you create very nice contrast, but sometimes your melody was so quiet, and I'm sitting right next to you.